All right, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is Deadly D's, and this is D'sville Tutorials. So today, you guys, I wanted to just talk to you for a minute. Uh, we've been having a lot of stuff going on in the middle of a virus that's taking lives and has shut down our economy and things of that nature. Having to get the kids prepared for that, speaking about that, discussing that, telling them why they wouldn't, might not be able to do certain things as you know we were able to do as kids, or they might not be able to go swimming this summer, or just normal average everyday things that people my age had the ability to experience. And now on top of that, I got to explain to my kids how along, having to worry about something that may kill them that they don't even see. They got to worry about something that they can clearly see with their own eyes that's killing them. And, I have to explain to my kids why there's, civil unrest, why we have to take a chance with our lives with a virus out here to go out there and protest something that can be seen and that has been seen over and over and over again. But we got to go take chances with our lives. Our kids has to go out there, and to be perfectly honest, it's our kids that are out there speaking upon this. And to be perfectly honest, I'm proud of them. I am proud of them. Look at the odds they got to face. They got news media that want to change it up and you know change the story up and hide and ignore, and uh, then you got people out there that are doing things that are designed to damage what we actually out there for, what the world is actually crying for. And this is not just us, you guys, this is the world. I sat back and I shed tears at the fact of that we got people of outside of the country that's willing to stand up and speak due to their own injustices that they may be suffering, and to support the injustices that they can clearly see on their TV screen, and just for the simple fact that it's not right is why they are standing up. But you know what? I got to explain to my kids why people who are in their own country are either silent, scared, whatever the case may be. You know, we all got white friends, multicultural friends, and it's making me proud to see the amounts of non-color people that are out there representing as well as they should, because this is just not a black thing, man. And although it happens to blacks more, this is a human thing, man. This is about humanity and being human. Being able to take somebody else's life for no reason it is, to me. I just can't understand it. I can't understand why stars and people that have made money off our backs and us working 40 hours a week and purchasing albums and purchasing, going to the movies and buying clothes and buying shoes and doing all of this in support of the people, that we was happy that actually made it up out of this shit. But when you come to the amount of numbers that's out there of people who could be using their position to say things, is very minimal. And I give shouts out to all of those who said fuck their careers. You know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. We gonna say what we need to say regardless of whatever. And yeah, I'm cursing because I'm mad. I'm mad that I had to go through my life as my parents before me had to go through their life, just trying to make a way, just trying to way, just trying to get through the storm, and make sure that we had a better opportunity than they had. It's true, change is gonna come, and change has came, but it's coming real slow for a lot of us. I don't know about you, but I've experienced racism directly at many a times. But in my day, we was trained to not so necessarily turn the other cheek, but to basically don't let them get the best of you. Keep it moving, keep it forward. Take care of your family, feed your family, do what's right. Follow the rules, all of that shit, man. Even when you do everything right and you make it and you make it out, you still susceptible to this stuff. I hear people say, "Oh, the people in the hills and the stars, they don't have to deal with racism." You a damn lie, man. Because when it comes to the end, at the end of the day, the first thing they see before they even recognize who you are is the fact that you black. And for some reason, it's acceptable in this world that we don't deserve certain things. We don't deserve certain opportunities. We don't deserve the benefit of doubt under any circumstance. I'm not political at all, man. I've never been a political person, not politics. I just know the difference between right and wrong. I know that people have to make a decision, people out here having to make a decision whether to, go out here and protest or go to work, or those who don't already have a job, you know, because of a virus that's out here. And it ain't even really don't matter what's the blame game. Once again, I'm not political. I don't really care about none of that. What I care about is the difference between right and wrong. And if it's wrong and it's clearly wrong, it's wrong, man. People not saying nothing is wrong. People not reaching out to, if you got black friends, they always claim, hey, I got a black friend, well, have you reached out to that black friend and let them know that you understand what they going through? Everybody don't have the platform to speak. I don't even have a platform. This is not a huge channel, man. And to be perfectly honest, I started this channel in the midst of the virus, to give my kids something else to think about other than having to be in a house and wondering why they can't do this, and wondering why people are dying, and wondering why we don't have resources, why people are out here stealing groceries and deliveries. And I'm talking about real shit is happening out here, man. And I turn on the news and then I see these articles and shit mixed in about, oh, we want to go back and look into this from 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, paperwork, oh, Obama, all this old bullshit, man, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on right now. Ain't none of that's gonna resolve what we got going on right now. The focus need to be on what we got going on right now at this moment. In my lifetime, I've never seen the support level that I've seen up to this point. But to be perfectly honest, it should be way more than that. I'm wondering, where are all these people with these huge platforms, other than the people that's already spoken out? I know a lot of people doing stuff behind the scenes that I may not have access to, because once again, I'm just your average Joe. I'm your average 9 to 5 person. And let's be real, I'm not getting paid for this channel, you guys. I do this for my kids. I do this for the love of entertaining people. I do this for the love of being creative. Would I like to be able to make money off this and express myself and show our talents all day? Yes. But the truth of the matter is that there are a lot of people that have talents that never make it. And not saying that that's my situation, but a lot of people don't make it due to the color of their skin, man. Let's keep that shit real. I know plenty of people been passed over jobs and not given an opportunity to show what they have. It baffles me. It baffles me when you go through life, you go get your degrees, you do everything you need to do, man, and it's still the same game. Back of the line, yo. It doesn't matter what your character is, man. we can only see what we have been trained to see for generations. And to be perfectly honest, it's sad, man. It's sad because I don't look at nobody differently. I look at right, and wrong is wrong. It don't matter what color you are. And then on top of that, you got these young people that's showing it that's flexing their right to speak out on something. They actually got the courage to get out there on the front line and do what they need to do. And what do you got? You got police, tear gas, and rubber bullets, like suited up for riot gear, like we in an actual war with another country. I guess for years they didn't recognize us, so that probably makes sense. They don't recognize anything that go against the grain. Keep in line, keep it moving. As long as you keeping it moving and you keeping in line, you good. Anytime you question the powers that be, then it's a problem. But here's the thing, you guys. It's not just us. For some reason, I don't know why this one was the one that did it. Because, like I said, this has been happening for years, man. Racism is not a secret. And for those of us who stay in racist cities that are segregated, that are built basically not for anybody of a color to make it, you understand what I'm saying. If you able to make it in these places and you black, boy, you did something right. You did something right. Don't know what you did necessarily, but you was able to make it out. And that's just to be average, people. Average. I don't understand why. Well, I'm not even gonna say I don't understand why, but because let's be real, people are broke these days, man. Man, I've ordered groceries and had my groceries stolen, deliveries stolen, and this has all been since the coronavirus. Things like that always happen, man. Bad things always happen. There's always gonna be bad people out there, and that's on either side of the track, whatever color you are. There's bad people of all color. But when you add something that's taking people's lives, and then you don't have jobs, and you got people right now, all of this stuff is going to be released, and some people are going to be facing evictions, man. Shit is going to get real. We got problems upon problems upon problems. The only problem is that a lot of us are facing all of this together, man. A lot of people are out work. It's not just us. So now this made this alone, and I'm wondering, I am wondering if we was not in the pandemic right now with this virus and people out of work and being home to actually see this happening, would everything that's going on right now be going on right now? Or would it be like everything else? It'd get swept under the rug and forgotten. I asked an associate, when I first started my channel, like, especially when the coronavirus started uh and then all the things were happening. I asked because I was new. I'm like, hey man, I feel like I should say something. You know what I mean? I feel like I should say something on my channel. I mean, I don't have no big platform to talk to a bunch of people, man. This is it. The people that watch this channel and the people that know me personally, that's it. That's my reach. But I would be a fool not to try to reach the people that I can reach with a message, man. The message is, dude, you need to pay attention to all those people out there who protesting and getting out there on the front line and taking a chance with their life. They taking a chance with their life out there, man. We got a virus that's killing people, and they don't. They. I mean, it gets me choked up every time I think about it, man. All those people that's out there, and that's kind of what they wanted to do anyway. They want to cover up the coronavirus and everything that's happening. I just want people to be smart about what they do. Not let's not give them what they want. They've already been asking for military and all this and this. For what, man? For what? For what? I didn't see nobody out there carrying no weapons. Y'all got full battle gear on. You scared of a couple rocks and bottles being thrown at y'all, man? Seriously? Peaceful means peaceful people, and don't get me wrong. I'm not condoning anything outside of a peaceful protest. I think it's stupid for people to destroy their own communities, regardless of how mad you are. I mean, to me, you in the wrong community, you destroying the wrong one. I have yet to see somebody go into those other neighborhoods, the same neighborhoods that they talk about, and do anything. And it shouldn't be done anywhere, but especially in the communities where we barely can afford the fucking, what I'm saying? We live in check to check, man. We got to make life decisions whether to put something on the rent or buy groceries, man. Put gas in the car so you could get to work. We got to make life decisions like that. And for a lot of y'all that don't understand what that means, you probably wouldn't think this is a serious issue, or this is just another situation. Now, I've heard the term isolated incident. Isolated, man, it ain't isolated, man. People been getting murdered and we've been broke for years. This ain't nothing new. Don't judge us by the ones that made it out. Judge us by the ones that are still there, and the numbers and amount of numbers that comes up with. Don't give us the small percentage of people that made out, and I support those people that made out. A lot of us supported those people that made out. That's how they got where they are. And a lot of those people, they do show support back, but it's some, y'all. It's some, y'all. And once again, I'm the average Joe, and I feel like I have a right to say that. It's some, y'all, that is on some bullshit. They is ghosts. You ain't seen them. You ain't heard from them. They ain't on their YouTube channel. They ain't saying nothing. And once again, if you getting some type of success, man, and I even with the YouTube channels, man, like all these YouTube channels, man, at some point in time, I'd have watched everybody. You know what I mean? Supported them, gave them a subscription, whatever the case may be. Where are those people at, man? Where are those people that you subscribe to? In right mind, dude. Like I haven't released no shows because to be perfectly honest, my creative juices, man, have been kind of like frozen right now, man. Like I the only thing that's driving me is the fact of I still have to make sure that I manage this for my kids and get them through this. And as a parent, still be aware of what's going on, but at the same time, man, I can't engulf their whole life in terror and I have to give them another outlet. I have to give them another outlet. And we don't have a bunch of money, man. You know what I mean? You know, to donate. Like I said, man, it's check to check around these places these days, man, and that's real. And if anybody in that same situation, man, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you click on, man. Yeah, I do shows on Minecraft. I do shows. I like video games, man. I've been liking video games since I was a kid. But that don't mean I don't see the seriousness of everything that's going on. And if my plateau is doing shows and able to get these shows out and be the realest host, the realest person that I can on those shows, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's my part, man. That's what I can offer. I just hope that people understand why things are going on and how big this is right now. This is an opportunity. Don't let them get what you want. We got bad weather coming in. This is the summertime. We got the coronavirus out here. We got civil unrest. That's a lot to handle. But the truth is, we not all handling it alone. We got people from other countries, man, trying to represent for us, man. Other countries, maybe even some of the places where we didn't speak up on some of their issues or never even heard of it. They are out there putting their bodies on the front line. Because let's not remember, it's not just us that got the coronavirus. It's everywhere, yo. And it don't care, even though it seems like, and it does seem like, people of color are being hit more, but it's hitting everybody at this point in time. Who knows if our status and financial economic status has anything to do why that's happening. That's a whole nother story, man, and that's a story for another chapter. The focus at hand, man, is people of color dying at the hands of the people who's supposed to protect us. And even now, when they have an opportunity to protect us so we can get a message across and stand with us, they out there tear gassing and pepper spraying and bullets and riot gears. And man, this shit is ridiculous, man. I just can't believe. I'm ashamed, man, to be perfectly honest. I'm ashamed that I have to explain to my kids what's going on, things that I haven't seen in my lifetime to this effect on this high of a level. I gotta explain that to my kids, man. And we all shedding tears here. Not only tears for George Floyd and his family, and, the Dees family definitely want to get shots out to y'all and to all the other families, man. All the numerous names that don't get said on TV, that don't have the protests going on for them, or that the cause has moved on to other causes and things like that. Dee's family is definitely behind you, support you. And even with our little channel, man, we definitely are going to represent the average Joe and those who actually do care and actually who could personally represent. And to those who being silent, man, this is all I can say, man. If you silent, you part of the problem. Don't fucking be, I would rather have 45 viewers of people who gon' support what I'm saying or support being human, I guess, at this point. Send a shout out, send a thumbs up, do something, click a like button, call up one of your blacks friends, tell them I feel you, bro. I feel you. What can I do to help you? Even if you feel like you ain't got much to offer, it's the thought that counts in a lot of cases, people. It's the thought that counts that matters, dude. A lot of you people don't know what it don't feel like to not matter, man. Because to be perfectly honest, as a white person, you pretty much accepted anywhere. In most cases, there ain't no place you could go that you gotta feel uncomfortable. Every place I go, whether it's urban, suburban, I have to feel not only uncomfortable in my own neighborhoods, but I have to feel uncomfortable when I travel outside of my neighborhoods. You want to show your kids a better life. You want to move to a suburban neighborhood. Yeah, you think that's where it's at, and it is in most cases. But guess what? You got to deal with twice as much. Now you don't have to deal with with what's going on in the city. You got to deal with a different type of demon, and that's racism, direct, right in front. See, when you're in the hood, you're dealing with it. In most cases, direct, right in front from people who's supposed to protect you. But when you outside of that, you outside of that outside racism, that don't come. But when you in a different environment that you supposedly not expected to be in, oh man, you feel it. And once again, I am not saying that all of these people are in the same boat. But if you think about it, right? If you don't say nothing, whether you are racist or not, if you don't say nothing, man, then you might as well be a fucking racist because you're not being a part of the problem or you're not being a part of the solution. You are part of the problem, and that is not speaking up when you see any type of injustice done to any human being, regardless of their color or gender or sexual orientation. That's the realest shit you could. That I mean, I can't get no realer than that, y'all. So I'm gonna continue to have conversations like this, and I might even create a channel, man, because my channel is really meant for me to entertain people, man, and to kind of give them something to laugh at or something to a helpful moment. Some people are out there, they under quarantine by themselves, man. I'm lucky to have my family, so we've decided that this is our mission, man. And once again, we ain't getting paid for this, man. And this stuff is not anything that you could do quickly. These shows take time. I just hope that you guys will go ahead and support Theseville tutorials, as well as support uh, our right to be human, and to live and have opportunity to take care of our family, just like everybody else does. I'm Deeds. That's me. I'm out.